everyone, Taylorson here, and welcome to Stage 10 of Le Tour de France 2020. Today is I give up pronouncing, alright? I'm not pronouncing any more names. It's 162 kilometers, it's a flat stage, and it's got a lot of crosswinds in there, including one right at the finish, which should create gaps and leave a few of the favourites behind. We'll see how it goes because everyone should be on full stamina because it's after a rest day. Anyway, enough talking from me. Let's see what the team director has to say about today's stage.
The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. Normally, we'd put a cross through this stage. But with the wind, the outcome is unclear. It's up to us to seize the opportunity for a good result. Have a good stage.
Before we begin, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Yeah, that's literally all I've got to say. On to the briefing. So, for the recovery boost tomorrow, it looks as though Bonifacio has to finish in the first 10 of the stage and Manzin has to finish in the first 20. You know what this means. It's happened pretty much every single sprint stage so far. Manzin is going in the breakaway to see if they finish ahead of the peloton, just in case we've got a good sprinter there in Manzin. And Bonifacio should sweep up a decent result if the peloton catches the breakaway. Easy. Hopefully.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. It's a hazardous stage that awaits the riders today. The route follows the coast throughout the day, and if the wind starts to blow, there will be numerous chances to create bordures. Everybody knows, in the little game of bordures, there are always losers, be it for stage victory or for the general classification.
So in we go then, and away we go immediately. Manzin attacking off the front of the peloton. And this is one of my favourite stages. I've ridden it before and it's pretty nice aesthetically as a stage. It's very nice to look at. It's got a lot of cool things in there, like mostly these bridges, which I think could be used for online, but you know, that's just an idea and not an actual like rumour. But anyway, we're in the breakaway and it looks as though nobody's gone as of yet, and that's scary. I'll update you when somebody has actually joined me in the break. 157 kilometers to go and the catch has now been made. I've been caught by Sebastian Langeveld and Michael Valgren. At least we actually have some men in the breakaway now to work with. Looks like a group of Gasparotto also wants to join us. And the peloton are pacing in these final few. So it looks like we're away now. Along with Berghardt and Gasparotto that have joined us just now. So I will see you at the intermediate sprint, hopefully. Well, that's not the intermediate sprint, is it? 123.5 kilometers to go, and I'm going to launch my second attack of the day to catch up to Valgren, who attacked off the front group. The second group, which included me, Gasparotto, Berghardt, etc., Langeveld, they got caught up by a big group behind, so the peloton had to pace them down. So now I've got to try and catch back up to Valgren again. It looks like Barbero, the hero of stage 1, is off the front as well, along with Vichot. Are they going to let them go? I mean, fair enough if they do. And I'm very close to making the catch on Valgren. Will I do it though? Because I've not got that much energy left and I've used both of my gels. So I will see you if I have or haven't caught up to Valgren. 1.5 kilometers to go until the intermediate sprint, and I did indeed catch up with Valgren. I had to have some help from the second group on the road though. I got swallowed up by them, and then I had to pace with them to get to Valgren as we go for the intermediate sprint now. I thought no one was going to go for it, but Roland's Vichot and Valgren have all gone for it. I think I should have the edge though, because I'm the best sprinter of the group, and I have. That's 20 points for me. Vichot in second, Roland in third, and Valgren in fourth, as we switch back to Bonifacio, who is the main sprinter. I'm going to try and work my way through this group here to get to the front and try and take some points in the sprint. Barbero finishing 5th in the sprint classification there. I'm going to launch my sprint now, and I think I've timed it okay, but not great. I don't have the final push to get in front of Trentin, who overtakes me right at the end. It's Groenewegen who was best of the rest. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say for this section. So I'll see you when it next gets tasty. 11.5 kilometers to go, and I'm about to get swallowed up by the peloton. Valgren and the rest of his little gang attacked away from me, and I just didn't have the energy to follow. So I've just been swallowed up now, and I'm going to have to rely on Bonifacio to come up with the goods in the sprint, I think, because I believe that that group at the front is going to get caught. It's not far ahead, and there's quite long to go. 9 kilometers, 30 seconds. Should be simple to catch, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Over to Postcom Taylorson to take you through the final few kilometers. There is around 3 kilometers to go before the end of this stage, and Michael Valgren is still pacing at the front. He's trying his hardest to keep the peloton away, but I think it's going to be heartbreak again for Valgren. It happened in stage 3, I believe, and it's going to happen again today. He gets caught by the peloton within 2 kilometers to go. But it's Wout van Aert that's putting in tempo on the front as we go under 1 kilometer to go. It's going to be all about the sprinters now. Groenewegen is off. Ewan is on the right-hand side. He's just taken over Groenewegen's lead. There comes Viviani. Viviani through the centre. It is so tight. Who won that? Who actually won that stage? We will find out on a slow motion replay. Here's the sprint from Viviani's perspective. Oh, it wasn't Viviani. It was Trentin, I think, on the left. We'll have to watch again. I'll look towards the right this time because I looked towards the left, and Trentin, who was coming at a very fast pace at the end. We'll see. It's going to have to be a slow-mo. We'll see who takes it. It's between, I think, Matthews and Trentin. Viviani fades at the end. Who takes it? Oh, it's literally a dead heat. It's literally a dead heat by the slow-mo replay. It's Michael Matthews that wins the stage for Sunweb. What a sprint from him. He's managed to beat all of the race favourites. Trentin, no chance. Well, very close chance, but didn't win today. Bonifacio, with a respectable result, didn't win today. Ewan didn't win today. Groenewegen didn't win today. And Viviani finishing, I believe, 3rd, but we'll have to see at the final results. He didn't win today either. It's all about Michael Matthews. Vogelsang stays in the yellow jersey for today. The green jersey goes still to Dylan Groenewegen. However, I think the rest of the classification could be very much jumbled up from yesterday's stage. In the polka dot jersey is Tim Wellens still. There were no climbs on the route today, so it was pretty easy going for him today. He'll have to defend that when it goes to the mountains, and we'll see what happens then. And in the white jersey, it is Egan Bernal. Over to your full race results.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage today. Finishing in the top 5, even though the stage didn't suit us, is extremely satisfying.
So here are your final results. Michael Matthews wins the stage for Sunweb and beats out Trentin in 2nd. Viviani 3rd. Cockard 4th. A good result for Bonifacio in 5th. He also beats out Gaviria in 6th. Damar in 7th, Buhani in 8th, Shimolai in 9th for Israel Startup Nation, Cabrelli in 10th, and Dylan Groenewegen with an awful sprint to finish in 11th. Nitzolo of NTT finished 12th in a quite heartbreaking day for the team, as Valdrin was caught with around 1.7 kilometers to go of the day. Ollie Narsson in 13th, and a quite terrible sprint from Caleb Ewan, going way too early and fading at the end in 14th place. The result today will have absolutely no change in the general classification, the climber classification and the white jersey classification as a result of it. However, there could be wholesale changes in the green jersey section, which is all we are on about today. Fuglsang is still top on GC with Roglic second, Bernal third and Pinot fourth. In the mountain classification, Tim Wellens still holds that ahead of Bauke Mollema and Lilian Kalmajan. And here is your green jersey standings then. Groenewegen is still leading on 117 points. Valdrin moves up to second through taking the intermediate sprint on 103 points. Matteo Trentin is up to fourth, and the man that splits them is Jakob Fuglsang. Trentin is in fourth, as I said, on 93 points, with Barbero, go on lad, in fifth on 86 points. Tim Wellens drops to sixth, Van Avermaet drops to seventh, and Bonifacio climbs up 8 positions to 8th on 76 points. I think Bonifacio could take green if he has a few good stages. I genuinely believe that. In the white jersey, Egan Bernal still is at the top of that classification with Evenepoel second, Pogacar third, Higuita fourth, Gaudu fifth. And in the team classification, Ineos still hold that one with Astana second, Jumbo-Visma third, and Direct Energie in 8th. Once again, all of our riders are on full stamina apart from Manzin. What a surprise. Literally. I don't think I've ever seen him, even in the first stage, he probably wasn't on full blue bar. It's annoying, it's frustrating, but he'll be in the breakaway again tomorrow. You know he will be. Anyway, that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I quite enjoyed it. It was a interesting day today, although it probably wasn't the longest episode either, because it wasn't that exciting. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you enjoyed it, and that's pretty much all I've got to say. Stay safe, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.